shit, man. Preying on little girls and promising them a music career and doing all kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But like we said, the devil had no more use for you. And this is why the scripture says, was Ecclesiastes, I think 9 and 12. You see? All that fame was just, all you guys, your skeleton, I shouldn't even say skeletons, your graveyards is coming out. Well, like the Lord said, what's in darkness come to light, man.
That's right.
Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. Bring out this word, kid.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift.
Race is not given to the swift. Go ahead.
Nor the battle to the strong. Neither yet bread to the wise. Mm-hmm. Nor yet riches to men of understanding.
Yeah.
Nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all.
Time and chance happen to them all, man. Okay? I mean, every father, give all you guys time to shine. See? Gave the R. Kelly's they time to shine, the Michael Jackson's they time to shine. He gave you niggas your time to shine. Time and chance happen to them all. And the gift or the ability you had, you didn't use it to praise the Heavenly Father. Of course not. Okay? Build up yourself, your own profile. And yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, you use your gifts and talents to get riches in this wicked kingdom, man. Right? Which causes what? To sell your soul. Kanye. Now they all regretting it. Now every last one of them guys regretting it. How can we forget about Bill Cosby? Right? Damn near billionaire, man. What happened in his old ass age, sitting in a prison cell, man?
Oh, and that's his spirit. That goes on right with verse 12. It says because he didn't know his time.
Yeah.
They could have got him when he was younger.
Yeah.
He got him when he was old.
Got him when he's old. Michael Jackson already dead, and they 10 on it. Well, they've been 10 on his legacy was still alive. Well, they killed him. Prince, another great musician. They put his ass to death, man.
And you ever seen DJ Vlad? He interviewed Orlando Brown, I believe his name is, the little kid from That's So Raven.
Yeah, he's mad crazy.
Yeah, he crazy now. Yeah, he bugged out too, cause they touched him. He was in the show. You know, he was touching little kids in the show.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So he bugged out, but basically he asked him about Prince. And Orlando Brown, that's why he was on him so hard, because he was exposing him without literally exposing him. He literally asked Vlad, he said, wait, Vlad asked him, how you feel about Prince, something like that, and he was like, the devil came and collected, right? Then he asked DJ Vlad, he was like, wait, Vlad, you a Mason? And Vlad was like, no. He was like, oh, sure, I thought you was a Mason. Like, Freemasons and all that, and yeah, that's exposing Vlad, because Vlad is definitely a Mason.
Of course he's a Mason. Vlad is connected.
Yeah.
You got these dumb niggas going on Vlad's show, bringing out all their business, man. Vlad is connected, man. With all the snakes in the industry, man.
Done. And then right after he did that, Orlando Brown going to jail. Like, it was like state troopers. It was something like mad, like marshals looking for Orlando Brown. They arrested him in front of mad people in his underwear, mad stuff. You know what I mean? It was violating him because he asked Vlad if he was a Mason, and actually said the devil came and collected Prince. Basically saying like, you know, his time was up. You know, his time was up.
Time was up. He did sell his soul, man.
He definitely did.
See?
And he said a lot of blasphemous things in his songs too, Prince. There was one song he said something mad blasphemous. Like he basically was saying like, I don't even want to utter those words. He said something blasphemous. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Prince is out of there. His ass out of there, man. Jackson out of there. Yeah. Nah, I think that's it. Kelly, all of them guys, man. See, a lot of these people that you look up to, man, they're the worst kind of people out there. See, and all the Most High is bringing all of them guys down, man. See, but we're getting raised up. That's why I think it's a parable. Matthew the 20th chapter. Let's get that. 20 and 8.
Matthew chapter 20 verse 8. So when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard saith unto his steward, call the laborers, and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came, they were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed that they should receive more. It's like they should have received more. And they likewise received every man a penny.
And the penny is the kingdom of the Most High.
That's right.
Which we're in the 11th hour right now. It's the last hour. Before the bridegroom come back at midnight. Go ahead.
Right. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, these lads have brought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us.
Yeah.
A lot of brothers gonna come in the last hour, brothers and sisters they can come in the last hour, right?
A lot of brothers, man.
Nah.
Most of the elect coming in the last hour.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you bring that out too, how the apostles when they was healing people, 5,000 came in 1 day.
Yeah, 1 day, yeah.
1 day.
Sealed quickly, yeah.
Which have borne the burden of which have borne the burden and heat of the day.
Yeah, meaning they were out there long. All the winters, the elders and the apostles on down. See? Go ahead.
But he answered one of them and said, friend, I do thee no wrong. That is now thou agree with me for a penny?
You all agree to the kingdom.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? Is thine eye evil because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. And
meaning in this day and time, we're just talking about you wicked jakes. You're first right now. But you're going to be moved right to the back, and you're seeing it right now. We're last right now. People not listening. But when more and more glory start coming, the more this kingdom go down, we moving right up to the front. We moving up in line, man. Okay? The Lord is moving us up in line, man.
That's right.
Okay?
We got next. Righteousness is going to rule next. Forever and ever and ever. Wickedness is coming down.
You can see the prophecies happening, man.
That's right.
It's crazy, man. You can see this glory is about to come, man. Lord giving us more spiritual signs. You see more brothers seeing chariots. More deliverances happening in your life, man. You see you getting more wisdom. That's the Most High blessing you, man.
I actually had a dream this morning. I had a dream I was in some park next to 161 in Malawi, and one of my friends was saying, like, and these are my friends I haven't seen in years. Like, this is high school friends. They was like, yo, come on me over here. And I was like, nah, it's a Sabbath. I gotta go push the word. Now I walked there, and I walked to you in a dream. Then he was like, Yahawashi, we greeted each other, and I stood there the same way we are right now. We started bringing it out, and I basically dubbed them. I was like, nah, it's quiet for that. I'm doing this. And I woke up. Yeah, that was it this morning.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's the spirit, man. Yeah. And there you go. We brothers is pushing it, man. Know what I mean? Because we want this kingdom, man.
That's right. We want that penny.
Yeah, we want that penny. The penny is the kingdom of the Most High, man. And yeah, like we said, most brothers are gonna come in the last hour, and they still gonna get the same reward. Obviously, there's different, different levels in the kingdom, but everybody gonna get the kingdom, man. And the least member of the 144 is gonna be far greater than any Rothschild or any of the riches in this world combined, man. You see, because all these wicked jakes, they don't have slaves, man. They don't got slaves, man. They're not ruling over the oppressor. We gonna have that. They're still slaves, man. Proof on that, LeBron said one thing and they persecute him over it, man. None of these jakes can speak up, man. Because Esau got him in their back pocket, man. See? But us, he don't, man. See, our rights come from above, man. And the elites of the society, they're scared as hell, man. You see? They scared, man. That's why the Lord said, I think it's about to close out soon because I see the battery.
I'm gonna finish this out though.
Last
precept on it. So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen.
Yeah. So many brothers came into this thing. The elders and apostles will tell you they literally saw thousands of dudes back in '92 come in, and they nowhere to be found. fell right back out. Because the Lord didn't come when they wanted him. See? After 2000, they lost faith. See, that was a stumbling block. You're supposed to keep fighting. See? Well, guess what? Now we definitely in the end, because we see the problem. We just read about the ID 2020, the microchip. They want to combine with vaccinations. This is it. And they didn't say, 5 years from now. Esau wants this thing now. Okay? They want the new world order now. They're not trying to wait another 5 more years, man. Okay? They want these things now, man. Okay? That's why, let me see. Luke 21, I think it's 14.
Lucky, you said the book of Matthew?
Luke. Luke, yeah.
Luke 21 and 14. You said Luke 21:14 now?
It says 12, yeah. Something 12, yeah.
Come on. Luke 21 and 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
So we're going to go from the corners to the action before politicians and rulers, before the elite, because things are going to be happening that's going to be far beyond their understanding, man. All right? And what did Yahawashi say? That's when the persecution and all that going to come, man. All right?
And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts, not to meditate before what ye shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
And we have that mouth, man. That's why anybody come up against us, we cut them easy, man. Because it's not us. Yahawashi said, I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which none of your adversaries may neither gainsay nor resist. We have that mouth, man, through the spirit, man. We have it, man. We have that mouth, man. So the Lord said, this truth is only going to get bigger and bigger. That fire is growing, and we got their attention. Okay, that's why they send moles out there like Vocab Malone and these other pseudo scholars, man, to try to debunk what we're saying. The crazy beliefs of the Hebrew Israelites. There's always a different video every week, but none of them could debunk what we're saying. Okay? Like even some of these Christians starting to change up their doctrine now. How do you counter the Hebrew Israelites? His videos I've seen that. You might as well make a video and say, how do you counter the spirit? You can't. You guys need to humble down, repent, and get in order, man. Okay? Because none of your beliefs is biblical, man.
That's right.
Is it still going? All right, so
yeah, when they just let me know. Yeah, it looked like. Yeah, like we say, none of you guys' beliefs are biblical, man. All right. How about Shemal Shah is raising up the tabernacle of David?
But they're bringing it out.
Word going out, boy.
Amos chapter 9 verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
King David gonna raise up, and he said he's closing the breaches between what? The two kingdoms.
That's right.
Because when King David was on the scene, the northern and the southern kingdom was one. Okay? There ain't gonna be no more breaches or division. During the time of Solomon, at the end of his coming to the end of his life, the kingdom split. But now the Most High said he closing up the breaches. As you see Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, see brothers who look like other nations, okay, coming into the fold, man. That's the Most High closing the breaches, man, making us one nation again. Okay? And when that happened, matter of fact, get Ezekiel 37.
Oh, God.
37:10.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 10. Oh, it says 17.
Let me hear 10. What 10 says?
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them.
And that's what we got right now.
Con.
Right?
And they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
There you go. That's that army, the house of David. Okay? The house of David, man. See? The house of David getting raised up again, man. So right now, like the scripture says, was it Jeremiah 16:16?
Oh yeah, Con. Love that precept. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send forth many fishers, saith the Lord.
And that's what we doing now. We fishing.
Right? Fishing for the elect.
Fishing for the elect. Right. See?
And they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters.
So after the fishing is done, then hunting season gonna begin.
That's right.
See?
That's right.
The fishers are gonna become the hunters. The Most High uses the fishers to become hunters, man.
That's right.
Right?
And they shall hunt them from every mountain
Every mountain, man.
and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
So all your different forms of government, these churches,
Bunkers.
yeah, we gonna hunt you, man.
Hunt y'all
Right?
down.
That's what we gonna do, man. I'm just trying to think of something else while the scripture's coming out. But just read that precept again.
Behold, Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send forth many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send forth many hunters.
Yeah, sent for many hunters. So you want to know the acts of, read about King David, man. Read about the acts of King David, man. How dreadful King David was. King David had so much blood on his hands, man. The Most High said, there's no way in hell that you could build me a temple, man. Because you got so much blood on your hands, man. He said, I'm going to leave that task for your son Solomon. Because he had blood all over him, man. King David was always warring. Putting people to flight, man. Okay? And the Most High is raising up the 144 to do just that. See, so right now we're fishing. Then you got people walking up and down, you know. But then that glory is coming. Keep talking about this glory, man, because we know beyond a shadow of doubt it's around the corner. The Esau make his move, then the Most High make his move. We see the Rfid chip is here, man.
Right.
Okay? So, like we said, you other guys with your pride, you better let that go. Somehow you can't see the mark of the beast is the chip. You playing games, man. Okay? If you don't get rid of that pride, you ain't gonna make it into the kingdom, man. Pride is gonna get a lot of dudes killed, man. A lot. A lot. Man.
Scriptures say, it's paraphrasing, before pride go.
Yeah, or destruction. Yep. Yep. Before pride go destruction.
Right.
It's the book of James, man. James 4:6, man. A lot of dudes is proud, man. Because you can see it, man. Come on, man. We see the prophecies, man. You get a scripture?
I was going to read it down from Amos 9, verse 12.
You can read. You can read it.
Read it. That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
The remnant, because a lot of Edomites are going to die in a nuclear holocaust. But you Edomites in different parts of the globe, you're going to bring all these Edomites back. You're the remnant, starting with the elite. You're going to be our possession, along with the other nations, all right?
God. And of all the heathen, which are called by my name, save the Lord that doeth this.
Yeah, all the heathen, man. Who don't want that, man? So that's the house of David, and that's not just the Old Testament. They quoted that in the book of Acts.
Acts 15, I believe, 16.
Yeah, I think it was Acts 15.
Acts chapter 15, verse
They was going into the whole circumcision thing. See?
Acts 15 and 15, and to this agree the words of the prophets as it is written. We just read it as it is written in the book of Amos.
The book of Amos, yeah.
After this, I will return and will build again the tabernacle of David, which is fallen, and I will build again the ruins thereof, and I will set it up, that the residue of men might seek after the Lord, and all the Gentiles upon whom my name is called save the Lord who doeth all these things.
Right. So, matter of fact, let me read the book of Sirach. So the house of David gonna get that mercy, man. When you read it, what's it? Sirach chapter 47, verse. Let's read about King David, and I guess I'll close it out. Yeah, Sirach 47:1 down to 11.
The book of Sirach, chapter 47, verse 1. And after him rose up Nathan the prophet.